What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Lethal Garage, and today we're doing a drive with Lethal. It's been a long time since I've actually done one of these. I don't know why, but in this instance it's coming down to current situation with the car, which is a pretty significant electrical problem that's draining the battery. Now you're probably wondering, well, if you have an electrical problem, how are you driving your car? Well, the problem is if the car sits for more than a day or two, it literally just drains the battery to where it won't start anymore. And if it goes for 3 days, it's almost as if the battery's lost its charge completely. Now some of you are going like, well, it's probably something you wired, it's probably something you did. Now, I have completely reversed everything we've done to this car. Took off the radar detector, unplugged all the wiring, took off the reverse LED harnesses, took off my front harness, unplugged the line lock, like everything. Anything that was an add a fuse, anything that was anything, it's gone. It's completely removed from the car right now, because I'm trying to get to a point where we can find out where the power draw is coming from. We've had some really interesting scenarios where the car was dead, hooked up my XP10. It started the car back up, but the car booted up as it did when I first got the car as a Chevy Colorado hybrid, which was very interesting. But again, we've tested everything. We've replaced the battery. So the new battery, when the new battery went in, it actually went for 5 days, and I thought we solved the problem. I was like, sweet, it was a dead cell probably in the battery, whatever, you know, it happens. No, that wasn't the problem. So now we're at the point where the battery was completely discharged. I need to charge the battery, which I'm doing right now. I literally just jumped the car. I let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, make sure it was good. I'm watching it's got to charge well past 14 right now, but very here shortly here I got to well, my car's reading 14, but my gauge is reading 13. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna go drive around for like 35-45 minutes, and mainly because these gel batteries, they take time to charge, and if it doesn't fully charge, then I'm probably gonna go drive somewhere and have them pull the battery, full on charge it. I just bought a battery charger, but it didn't get here today, unfortunately. I have to wait till tomorrow's the delivery date. But we're trying to get a full charge on the battery, so that way we can start disconnecting and connecting things and testing and trying to eliminate and find aspects of the car that could be drawing power. We've already done so with a few of the items, such as the gauges, such as the wideband and all that stuff. We hooked up a meter to it. It was drawing 0 power when the car was off, so we know those are not sucking the power. But something's killing the battery, and we got to figure out what it is. So at this point, it's a driving game. It's cruising around the car, and that's not a bad thing, right? The car still runs. It just is really frustrating because I have to jump start it every freaking time for right this moment until we figure out this problem. But we know it's not the alternator. We checked that out. It's providing a charge. The last time we had gotten the car jumped and drove it around, you can clearly see the car was doing its thing and cycling the battery. So if you guys don't know how the gel batteries work, and I'm doing a terrible job explaining this, but it will throttle the battery up and down, and that's kind of how it charges. It's not like the old school batteries in a sense. So we're seeing it go through its cycling, so we know that's all working. Obviously, if the alternator wasn't working, the car wouldn't run. So it's running, so we're good there. Hey, I got cooled seats again. And I will highlight, it's really different getting into this car. I have not driven my Camaro very much in the last, almost since I got the truck. I just have not been driving my Camaro much. And it's so much different than the truck. Obviously, it's different than the truck, but good God, does this thing just feel like an epic cockpit ready to launch. Like, it is so different. I love it. But that being stated, that's what's going on with the car currently. Got to finish figuring it out so we can get it up to Camaro Fest, or sideways, or get it over to Camaro Fest would be the proper term, I think. Long road trip ahead, headed out that way, bringing the car, gonna hopefully race it, trailering it obviously, so if something bad happens, we're covered there, but I'm expecting it to be like 100+ degrees with 100% humidity. I'm not expecting very good runs. Yes, it is back east, so maybe I'll get the same kind of runs I'd get out here in California. We'll see. So that's the current status update on the car. It's really frustrating having to go through all of this, but something's not right. We got to figure it out. Once we pinpoint what it is, I will definitely update you guys. I'd hate to see anybody else go through this same problem. It's not fun at all. So, yay, Camaros. So thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for being willing to want to hear an update. Always appreciate you guys being a part of the Lethal Garage family here. I know there's been a lot of Dodge truck stuff. I do have more Camaro stuff coming. I got the ACS composite rock guards. I'm gonna be checking those out. Got some rear reflector replacements for our red ones, so they're black, from Wild Hammer Motorsports, and a couple other things. So stay tuned for those videos. They are coming, I promise. And the final update where the car's sitting power-wise, that will be the next video to go live, and I'm gonna shoot it right after this. So thanks for watching, guys. Likes, comments, shares appreciated, and until next time, I do hope to see you on the road.